Faber's just my favorite.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 24. We just finished our first term and I am exhausted. It was a very exciting time, but it was just as intense. It was really hard. We had our cardiopulmonary class, our ortho class, and then our neuroscience class. So 3 core classes that just basically kick my ass. Our neuroscience class is a semester long, so it's a whole 16 weeks. So we stopped halfway at 8 and finished off the other 2 classes, which is our ortho 1 and our cardiopulmonary class. So those 2, we got our grades, we're done, and we're moving on to the next part, which is gonna be ortho 2 and general medicine. But then our neuroscience class continues to go on. Our cardiopulmonary class, you already heard of all the venting that I've talked about it, but basically just like the physiology of like the lungs and the heart and how physical therapists interact with lung and heart patients. It's done. And lastly, we're going into ortho number 2. This time we're gonna cover the knee, ankle, the cervical spine, and the thoracic spine. So we just finished our first term. What's one thing that I've learned that I could just share some wisdom with you? This is the first time in what, like 6-8 months since physical therapy school started that I actually kind of feel like I'm learning and doing what I'm going to be doing in the future. So in our ortho class, we have this thing called mentor evals. And before that, we had our mock mentor evals. And basically that's when like a TA comes and pretends to be a patient and we go and treat them. So we have to go in, give our subjective assessment, kind of ask like what's going on and where's the pain, and then do all these different tests to rule in, rule out different kinds of tissue sources, and then boom, we treat them. So I remember my very first mock mentor eval, I froze up. But I'm just gonna show you a snippet of when I just froze. Does that hurt right there? So, are you able to bend forward and touch your toes?
I can try.
It might hurt, but
yeah.
That kind of hurts, huh? I'm gonna put my hands on your hips, just kind of help you move forward. Toes. How's that feel?
Still a little painful.
A little painful there?
Yeah.
Alright, one last thing.
So.
But that's good. You eventually got to go back to your sheet. Look at what you need to rule in and rule out.
Let that be a learning experience for you all. Basically what happened was that the patient had pain with like motor coordination stuff. So anytime he bent from like his back and it really hurt. So I had to teach him how to brace his core and then go down to the floor, right? But along with that, it was realistic because not all patients know how to brace and keep a neutral spine. So that's something I didn't do, and when I told him to touch the floor, it kept on reproducing his pain. I was like, what the heck is going on? And that's when I completely just froze. But along with all that like freezing and everything, I still learned and grew so much from it. I know I'm never gonna make that same mistake again, but along with the nervousness, we also had a lot of fun.
I just like go across the brim. I didn't feel. Oh, right there. That's gross. Faber's just my favorite.
Up, and then let's say I sense like stiffness or just a hard end.
Set yourself up for success.
Alright, we're here waiting for our cardiopulm exam. Got everybody here. Well,
Hi!
got PJ. Doctor, Garrett. We are on our way in. Alright, we're about to go in. Here we go! So it didn't go as good as I thought. Got everything good, and then I did a couple tests, and all the tests that all my hypotheses just came out negative. And then there was a period in that eval where I was just like blanking out. I was just sweating, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what is going on? What is this patient doing? Like, I have no idea what was going on. And luckily this was a mock one and not a real patient. But man, it's just, I don't know, I was just very disappointed in myself. I thought I would do better. I thought at least it would be smooth. Like, that was my one goal. It's like, I knew I was gonna make mistakes, but I just wanted to be smooth. And I did not fulfill what I intended to do. So I just feel a little bit disappointed in myself. But you know, it's a learning experience. I mean, if you were perfect, you don't have any room to grow. So yeah, I'll get him next time, Tiger. Alright, so we're gonna start our mentor evals. Alright, there's Kevin Hagelis. We got this panel up in here. Rooms are divided. And then we're gonna treat right there. We're gonna pretend to be physical therapists. The professor is gonna be our patient. And we're gonna go through the whole entire assessment while every single person is watching. Judging eyes. Oh, there's our president. Tracy! You ready to go?
Dude, ready for tomorrow.
How you feeling? Do I feel silly doing it multiple times? The first one wasn't recording, so I'm doing this 2 times in a row. So this is like number 3. This is not the authentic expressions. Alright, I'm about to go right now. Hey, we just finished! Woo! Done! Done! So I just finished my mentor evals. Man, do I feel invigorated. Today was the first day I finally got to feel what it was to be like a physical therapist. Man, I can't even talk right now. I'm so excited. It's really cool. I just never, I thought I would like physical therapy, but after kind of piecing it all together and finally putting it out and getting our feet wet, this is really, really fun. And if you like human, mechanics, kind of like muscles and kind of figuring out, trying to play doctor and oh, what is this? Physical therapy is for you. And you need to come to Azusa Pacific's University's program because they do an awesome job preparing you. I had such a fun time. This term is over. Fall 2, here we come. Peace. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.